Get ready, Gemini. May 2026 is your cosmic turning point. As the sun enters your sign, a massive energetic shift moves you from the shadows into the spotlight. From high-stakes social resets to sudden financial plot twists, we're breaking down the 5 essential events that will define your month. Let's dive in. Chapter 1: The Social Circle Reset. Have you ever felt like you're suddenly speaking a different language than the people you've known for years? You're leveling up, your ambitions are shifting, but the conversations around you stay exactly the same. If you've been feeling a strange sense of friction or a sudden urge to pull away from the group chat, pay close attention. In May 2026, the universe is stepping in to perform a mandatory audit of your social life. For the first week of the month, you might feel a lingering tension. It's that heavy, grind culture energy where every interaction feels like a chore. You might even feel a bit lonely or misunderstood, as if you're pushing against a wall. But everything changes around May 11th. This is when the planet of action, Mars, moves into your sector of community and networking, followed by a massive once-in-a-decade move from Saturn. In plain English, the cosmic janitor is coming through to help you sweep away the connections that no longer serve your future. This isn't just about losing friends, it's about making room for power players. Imagine your social life is like a garden. For the last few months, you've been letting everything grow, weeds, flowers, and everything in between. But to grow something truly magnificent, you have to prune. This month, you'll find yourself naturally drifting away from superficial hangouts and toward high-level mentors, serious collaborators, and people who actually challenge you to be better. You are moving from being a people pleaser to being a power connector. Before we get into how this shift creates your next big opportunity, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're building a community of high-vibe thinkers here, and I don't want you to miss the specific dates we're about to cover for your financial breakthrough. This social circle reset is actually a gift. While it might feel uncomfortable to set new boundaries or say no to an old group, you are clearing the runway for your new life. You'll notice that as soon as you stop pouring energy into the wrong people, the right ones, the mentors, the investors, the true creative peers, suddenly appear. By the end of this transit, your phone might be quieter, but the quality of the notifications will be infinitely higher. You're no longer looking for likes from a crowd, you're looking for contracts from a team. This is the month where you stop being the smartest person in the room and finally find the room where you belong. Hold on to that feeling of growth, because as your circle gets smaller, your world is about to get a whole lot bigger. Stick around, because next we're diving into the mental declutter phase, and why the first 2 weeks of May are the secret to your summer success. Chapter 2: The Mental Declutter Phase. Have you ever felt like your brain has too many tabs open? Like you're constantly running but your feet aren't actually touching the ground? If the start of May feels a little heavy or confusing, I have a secret for you. It's supposed to feel that way. While the rest of the world is rushing towards summer, the universe is asking you to do something much more powerful. It's asking you to go quiet. From now until May 17th, your ruling planet Mercury is hiding away in the most private, mysterious part of your chart, the 12th house. In the world of astrology, this is the behind-the-scenes zone. Think of it like a theater. The curtains are closed, the lights are dimmed, and while the audience thinks nothing is happening backstage, a massive production is being built. This is your mental declutter phase. For Gemini, a sign that usually thrives on high-speed communication and constant newness, this radio silence can feel frustrating. You might feel a bit of brain fog, or perhaps you're second-guessing projects you were excited about last month. You might even find yourself looking through old archives, revisiting old videos, half-finished scripts, or forgotten voice notes. Do not fight this. This isn't a block, it's a refinery. You are currently in the laboratory of your own mind. The universe is forcing you to slow down so you can analyze the chemical composition of your life. Are you doing things because you actually want to, or just because you're addicted to the busyness? During these first 2 weeks, you might find that your dreams are more vivid or that your intuition is screaming at you. This is the perfect time to engage in what I call psychological decluttering. It's about looking at the mental habits that have been holding you back, the self-doubt, the beige ideas that don't really represent your true style, and the noise of everyone else's opinions, and simply letting them go. Imagine you are an architect. You can't build a skyscraper on top of a cluttered, messy lot. You have to clear the debris first. If you try to launch a big project or make a life-changing decision before the 17th, It might feel like you're swimming through molasses. But if you use this time to organize your internal archive, something magical happens. You'll start to see patterns you missed before. You'll find that missing ingredient in your creative work that makes it go from good to world class. This is the mood architect phase of your month. Use it to curate your vision in private. Buy the high-end notebook, sit in the quiet corner of a dark cafe and let your thoughts settle. By the time Mercury emerges from this shadow on May 17th, you won't just be ready to speak, you'll have something worth saying. But don't go anywhere just yet. This quiet preparation is all leading up to a massive explosion of energy. In our next chapter, we're talking about the moment the curtain finally goes up, your 2026 main character moment. You've done the work in the dark. Now it's time to see what happens when the spotlight finally hits you. You're not going to want to miss the specific window of time where your magnetic energy reaches its absolute peak. Chapter 3, your 2026 main character moment. If the first half of May felt like you were living in a movie that hadn't been edited yet, get ready. Around May 17th, the cosmic director finally shouts, "Action." This is the moment we've all been waiting for, the transition from the laboratory to the stage. If you felt like you've been playing a supporting role in your own life lately, or waiting for permission to finally be seen, that wait officially ends now. On May 17th, your ruling planet Mercury bursts into your sign, followed quickly by the Sun on May 20th. In astrology, this is essentially your personal new year. But in 2026, it feels less like a simple birthday and more like a high-profile launch. The main character energy is at an all-time high, and for a Gemini, this is your natural habitat. You are finally moving out of the psychological shadows and into a surge of physical vitality and mental sharpness that only happens once a year. What does this actually look like in your daily life? Imagine a sudden electric clarity. That brain fog we talked about in the last chapter? It evaporates overnight. Suddenly, you know exactly what to say, how to dress, and which projects to prioritize. Your magnetic factor is peaking, which means people aren't just looking at you, they are listening to you. Whether you're filming content, walking into a high-stakes meeting, or just navigating your social life, you possess a certain glow that is impossible to ignore. This is the prime window to be the face of your brand or your ideas. If you've been hiding behind faceless projects or staying in the archive phase, the universe is nudging you to step forward. People are craving your specific perspective right now. They want the high-end, curated vision you've been perfecting in private. But there's a catch. Main character energy requires you to actually claim the role. You can't step into the spotlight if you're still wearing your backstage clothes. This is the week to invest in yourself. Whether that's a visual rebrand, a new wardrobe piece that makes you feel powerful, or simply a shift in your posture. You are signaling to the world that you are ready for the opportunities that are about to come knocking. And believe me, they are knocking. Because you are in your home sign, your communication is exalted. Your words have more weight. A single email, a 30-second clip, or a casual conversation during this week could carry the momentum of an entire year's worth of work. You aren't just participating in the world. You are influencing it. The air feels different. It's lighter, faster, and more exciting. You'll find yourself having those serendipitous encounters where you meet exactly the right person at exactly the right time. But don't let this peak energy distract you too much, because while you're enjoying the spotlight, there is an electric plot twist brewing in the background. Stay tuned, because in the next chapter we're talking about the sudden financial plot twist. We're going to look at the rare alignment between Venus and Uranus that could bring a lightning bolt of luck to your bank account or a radical shift in your personal style. You've got the spotlight. Now let's see how you're going to use it to change your reality. Chapter 4. The sudden financial plot twist. Just when you think you've settled into your rhythm as the main character, the universe decides to throw a high-voltage curveball. If you've been waiting for a sign that your hard work is finally going to pay off in a tangible, bank account-changing way, this is the chapter you've been waiting for. In mid-May 2026, we are witnessing a rare and electric alignment. Venus meeting Uranus in your sign. In the world of astrology, Venus is the planet of beauty, pleasure, and, most importantly, money. Uranus is the planet of rebellion, lightning-fast change, and the plot twist. When these two collide in Gemini, the energy is nothing short of explosive. This isn't a slow build-up. It's a sudden breakthrough that feels like a lightning bolt hitting your reality. The event, You are entering a window of radical reinvention. For some Geminis, this plot twist will manifest as a sudden, unexpected financial opportunity. This isn't your typical paycheck or a standard bonus. We're talking about a lightning strike moment, perhaps a viral piece of content that attracts an international sponsor, a sudden freelance contract from a foreign market you weren't even targeting, or a wild card investment that finally hits its stride. The key word here is unexpected. You won't see it coming through the front door. It's going to arrive through a window you forgot you left open. But this transit isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. Because it's happening in your sign, it's also a style plot twist. You might wake up one morning with a sudden, overwhelming urge to burn your old mood boards and start fresh. That aesthetic breakthrough we've been hinting at? This is it. You might find yourself gravitating toward a visual style that feels too bold or too high-end for your old self. Trust that impulse. Uranus wants you to break the mold. If you've been playing it safe with beige or predictable aesthetics, this is your cosmic permission slip to go cinematic, atmospheric, and undeniably unique. This is a high-risk, high-reward energy. The universe is testing your ability to pivot. If you cling too tightly to the way things have always been, you'll feel the friction. But if you lean into the chaos, if you say yes to the strange collaboration or the radical new visual direction, the rewards can be life-altering. You are being asked to value yourself in a completely new way. The most important thing to remember during this week? Do not blink. These opportunities move fast. The Venus-Uranus alignment is like a door that swings open for a split second. You have to be ready to walk through it without overthinking. You've spent the first half of the month decluttering your mind and the middle of the month stepping into your power. Now it's time to get paid for it. But hold on, because we're not finished. All of this electric energy and visibility is leading to a final permanent transition. In our closing chapter, we're looking at From Growth to Gold. We'll explore how the lessons of May 2026 are setting you up for a massive wealth transition that will last far beyond this month. You've got the plot twist. Now let's talk about how to turn that spark into a sustainable fire. Chapter 5, From Growth to Gold. We have reached the final act of your May journey, and this is where the abstract energy of the stars turns into something you can actually feel in your hands. If the last few weeks felt like a whirlwind of internal shifts and sudden surprises, late May is when the dust finally settles and reveals a foundation of solid gold. This is the moment we transition from becoming to arriving. Throughout the last year, you've had Jupiter, the planet of expansion, luck, and the big picture, traveling through your sign. It's been a season of massive personal growth, but let's be honest, growth can be exhausting. It's a lot of work on yourself, and not always a lot of reward in the bank. But as we move into the final days of May 2026, Jupiter is preparing to move out of your identity sector and into your house of values and finances. The event. This is the harvest moon of your personal development. In simple terms, you are moving from the phase of growing your garden to the phase of selling the fruit. All those skills you've been refining, the aesthetic you've been perfecting in the shadows, and the new social boundaries you set earlier this month are now coalescing into a sustainable engine for wealth. You aren't just lucky anymore, you are valuable. You'll notice a shift in your mindset during the last week of May. The frantic what-if energy of the Venus-Uranus plot twist matures into a calm, quiet confidence. You'll start to see how your unique perspective, that mood architect style that no one else can replicate, is actually your greatest financial asset. You are no longer competing with others. You are operating in a category of one. This is the time to formalize your wins. If you received a sudden offer or a viral hit earlier in the month, late May is when you sign the contracts, set the long-term prices, and build the framework that will support you for the rest of 2026. You are moving from hustle to legacy. The universe is asking you, now that you have the spotlight, how will you build a kingdom? As Jupiter prepares to enter Cancer in June, your focus will turn entirely towards security, luxury, and building a life that feels as good as it looks. But it all starts here in the final days of May as you realize that you have officially outgrown your old skin. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is not only wiser but significantly wealthier in spirit and resources. May 2026 is your bridge from quiet preparation to undeniable presence. As you navigate these cosmic shifts, remember that your unique vision is your greatest currency. If this deep dive helped you find clarity, Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more atmospheric insights. What part of your main character journey are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments below. See you soon.